sada ang sange abhangang.
Guru Gobind Singh actually wrote an autobiography, if you didn't know that. He wrote about himself, starting from his previous incarnation, actually starting thousands of years before his incarnation as Guru Gobind Singh, laid out completely how the line of people who created the lineage and legacy of India and the emperors and the kings and the different families and all the way through to where he was at the present time. And he explained it as he remembered it in his meditation. And this is a very controversial topic in India, and if it is here, then oh well, I guess it is. But since we're talking about it, the Sri Guru Granth Sahib, the Guru of the Sikhs, does not contain anything other than one short sentence of Guru Gobind Singh's, any writing other than one short sentence of Guru Gobind Singh's in it. There's a long history to that and how it was compiled, but in the time of Guru Gobind Singh, actually, there are a few handwritten copies that had been passed down, and they were lost in his lifetime. And he was actually able to sit and meditate and dictate the entire Sri Guru Granth Sahib from memory. When he had that copy, there were places that were left blank, and his father's Bani was filled in at that time by him. And it was completed, and it was given the seat of Guru. It was given the seal. Guru Gobind Singh finished it. And it's a big question, why, when Guru Gobind Singh was a scholar who wrote in tens of different languages and who was so fluent and so poetic himself and spent many years writing beautiful banis, why did he not put them in the Sri Guru Granth Sahib? There actually are two volumes or two granths that were written by Guru Gobind Singh, and as it says here, they were composed, one of them was composed after his death by Mani Singh. He was the first Granthi of the Golden Temple. Mani Singh was later one of the people who was martyred, who was tortured to death. He compiled it on order of Guru Gobind Singh's wife, and he took all of these writings and put them together, and they named it the Dasam Granth. The Nihangs, who are nowadays one of the few people who really relate to it, will call it Dasam Guru Granth. They don't even separate. They consider it as their guru as well because it's the Bani of Guru Gobind Singh. So we were confused about this a little bit when we were in India. Imagine we were hammered with so many different people telling us, this isn't the Bani of Guru Gobind Singh, this isn't written by him, how do you even know it is, who, what, where, why, no one's verified it. There's things in the Dasam Granth that will shock you, there's language that will shock you, unless you've been around Sir Singh Sahib much, it won't shock you. He spoke a lot of the same language. And there are stories in there that can be quite shocking as well. And people's argument is, the Guru would never talk like this. He would never compile things like this. And the truth is, every word in the Dasam Granth is not written by Guru Gobind Singh. There are many banis that are written by him, and then there are banis that are compiled by him that he used in his teachings and in his court to show examples of life and what happens when you do this, and try to reach people through stories that were very old and actually very well, they explained the human consciousness very well and human habit very well. So we asked Sir Singh Sahib, we work at the school in India and we wanted to know, we want to do this right, we want to understand it. And we said, what's the difference in Dasam Granth and Sri Guru Granth Sahib? How do we relate to that? He said every word in there is accurate. That is the teaching and the heart of Guru Gobind Singh. And it should be given the same respect as the Sri Guru Granth Sahib, but it is very proper and appropriate to keep it in a different room, he said, so that people who are much more universal and open-minded will come and will read the Sri Guru Granth Sahib. Sri Guru Granth Sahib talks to everyone and anyone, and its theme is that it's not religion-based. Right? There are Hindu saints, Muslim saints, Sufi saints, Sikh gurus, people of no organized religion whose writings were included in Sri Guru Granth Sahib. The Dasam Granth is all Guru Gobind Singh, and it's all very, very clear exactly what it means and what it's about. And he told us to study it. He told us to undertake that task of learning about it and understanding it and experiencing it and doing our best to include it into our lifestyles, because it was part of who we are. So we view it in that way. We view the Dasam Granth as very much as part of our lifestyles. The Bani of Guru Gobind Singh. Our Guru is the Sri Guru Granth Sahib, but the Dasam Granth, just like we take a Nitnam and we read Japji every morning and we respect it in that way, the Bani of Guru Gobind Singh is equal to that. There's no difference to us. So, if you ever hear that argument, and there's millions of them, you know a little bit at least of what people are talking about when they say that.
समस्त